Okay. This one's gonna be a little weird to get set up. I have no idea. I got a picture on my side over here. I don't know if I got audio. Do I got audio? So this shit right here is Darksiders 2. This was one of the later games to be produced before THQ went under, and this is the game that should, in a rightful universe, have fucking saved THQ. Like, I don't care if for some reason you didn't like Saints Row 3. There is nothing to dislike about Darksiders 2. Nothing. I have gotten a little ways in. So you might say to yourself, that's no fun when Coco knows what he's doing. So we're going to crank it up to apocalyptic, because I have no idea how hard that is. Believe me, if this shit's based on the Bible, I don't know what the Bible you've been reading.
There can be no life without order.
I'm shutting up for cutscene.
Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim had countless realms consumed and burned them to ash. But four amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The four would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed, and the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the four, not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death.
As far as I can tell, this is everything that's happening between, like...
To bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity. But he knew not how this might be done.
Is that really? Yeah. So this is more of a prequel in a way, yeah.
And so Death rode forth into the icy veil, finally...
Yeah, that's basically when this is happening. That's not really Darksider 1 spoilers, by the way, that's... Which is really kind of confusing, because I guess... Yeah, Despair is a fucking awesome horse. Alright. Alright. Okay, it does chop a little stream, but I don't even care. Arthas had a horse. The horse was named Invincible. He rode a horse throughout Warcraft 3, as a matter of fact. If I get to where you were in like an hour and a half, I will be incredibly surprised. Anyway. That is basically why this is cool. Okay, well, we should go. There we are. This is a Darksiders game. Let me equip that shit. Here's the deal. I'm gonna explain this shit right now. Death isn't amazing and invincible because, he's not fighting for the balance. And whenever he's not fighting for the balance, he's fairly... he has to have the seals with which, you know... he has to basically have the 7 seals that... once those break, he becomes super powerful, but because everything's all sealed up, he can't do jack shit. Anyway. Wall running, it's a goddamn thing. Basically nerf death, yeah. The hammer is so big because fuck this, fuck you, he's dead. Ah, health potions are fucking great. I don't get it either, but whatever. Seriously, what else is there do you fucking want? I don't know if there is auto loot, and because we'll be picking up a lot of stupid garbage soon enough. Oh, that's how you do it. So, let's get back to the badass fucking climbing shit. The counselor are like sort of higher than God and Jesus. They tell God and Satan what to do. There we are. Yeah, basically they can tell God and Satan to fuck right off. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of alright, honestly. Yeah, the whole deal behind this is heaven isn't really on the human side. The whole point of this is that humans were supposed to, like, get lasers and shit. You know what? Honestly, the plot's a little goofy, but who gives a shit? I'm death with a giant hammer and dual size, and I'm doing that. Honestly, what the hell else do you want? Yeah, War screwed it up, basically. For some reason, War thought he was getting called in. Sick laughter, bro. I like that this is pretty cool for a fucking tutorial video, you know?
Show me the way.
Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, it's really just about dodging their shit. Most bosses hit like a goddamn truck. This is definitely... Also, bitchin' cutscenes when you kill bosses! And that's all that's really important in life, isn't it? Bitchin' cutscenes when you kill bosses. The council gives a fuck about humans because humans were supposed to be really fucking important. Humans had the job of basically basically deciding whether heaven and hell... Yeah. Yeah, and basically that was really bad fuck up. This elevator is fucking shitty. Oh yeah, you can wall jump. It's basic. Except, that's much cooler wall jumping, I think, personally. Yeah, pretty much. That pretty much covers the plot of the game, really.
Leave this place!
Yeah, me too, really. Wait, shit, no! Yeah, Death's a lot more agile. He gives no shits. Death is the creeping death, basically. I'd like to know this is when combat is at its absolute lamest in the entire game. This is it. This is as low and as uninteresting. This is as boring as the game's gonna get.
You can climb.
I still don't entirely understand what causes him to tell Dust to go do shit. But, you know. Seriously, this is definitely a game that rewards being able to do little quick time events. Raziel was... Wasn't that the... Like, how is this not amazing? There we are.
Voices. Always voices. Torment without end.
Keeper of secrets. I need your help.
I helped you once before, Horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Crowfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War. He's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment for dooming.
It's sort of like a side story in between in the middle of the game.
About your brother's
Basically,
Because
it starts partway into Darksiders 1.
Can save him.
The Council will condemn War. Strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion. To hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, horsemen.
No.
Yeah.
But they can help.
So that he can do Darksiders 1.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
The whole point is we're going to bring mankind back.
Show me the way.
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
Some games I can,
Free of life.
but like PS2 is hard.
Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me.
And it's still a bit choppy.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices. They curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it.
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
Wow.
So be it.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of War? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
Yeah.
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
Alright. This is what War looks like, by the way. That's not actually War. It's sort of like an illusion of War, basically. Nah, we're not there. That's what you find out in Darksiders 1, I think. And that's how you do that.
Open the portal.
This is Death. He's not a very nice protagonist.
Your secrets die with you. Old fool.
My secrets, but not yours.
Just to clarify here, that green shit is the souls of all the Nephilim Death killed. I don't really know what it means that they're Getting stabbed into his chest? I know, I can't really do much about that.
The uncountable worlds of our universe swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom, that answer would be found in the horseman's future and in his past.
Welcome to the best dwarves.
Horseman, you are wounded.
I like to know nobody gives a shit that he's deaf. Really?
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. Troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the Tree of Life?
Life. This world is dying, lad. Choking.
He's basically a
on
giant...
chaos and
The makers are
corruption.
basically giant
We
dwarves.
can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree, for chaos and corruption don't concern me.
This is chaos and corruption. It's concerning us.
It seems
They're basically dwarves, let's be honest here. You could probably do it without a controller, but this is a lot more fun with a controller.
But this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the fourth
I would
sister.
highly recommend a controller.
Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. As for me,
These are
return to my
random forces of... These guys make worlds.
And who are you to command a rider?
I am a maker.
Here's your
Older
exposition.
than even the Charred Council. These hands have laid the foundations for many worlds. But that was long ago. And now, they but hardly know the touch of stone.
They're not. One is called
Are you not
Strife and
curious
one's
as to
Fury.
why I seek the tree.
I would not presume to question one of the four, but yes, tell me.
I must restore humanity, to redeem war.
Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth. All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother.
He is innocent.
I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death.
If
you
there are
neglect
elves, I haven't
humanity,
met them yet. I've mostly met dwarves and skeletons.
Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption.
Well, Strife does give us a bitchin', like... Oh, hey, we leveled. Right, skill points. So. I don't really know jack shit about... Oh, hold on, where did... Okay. So normally I was playing Harbinger, but because we all like me seeing failing... Well, like watching me fail miserably. We are totally getting some shitty... They aren't. The idea was they were supposed to. Okay, let's put that on. There. There we are. They were supposed to be. The idea was they would be one day. Probably with, like, lasers and shit. They didn't really have time for nukes. Like, at all. It was just kind of heaven and hell came down and everything. Yeah, it's pretty much like shooting Rocky Balboa in the face as a teenager. Okay. So there's this asshole.
The Reaper. It's about time you came. The Makers are dying, and our realm. We few are all that remain.
A warrior's life is never easy, old one.
Aye, not easy, but simple. I always saw my end with blade in hand, a field of enemy dead before me.
And what glorious end awaits you hiding behind these gates?
Yeah, pretty
You can't
much.
fight corruption, nor can you harm it. You can only kill those it has claimed. Every blow I strike against corruption.
The problem is the corruption
blow
keeps
against
absorbing
my own
them.
People. Muse on that, Ryder, before you mark me as a coward.
I can end your troubles, Maker.
Well, you're welcome to try. This blade is more ancient than you, Ryder, and taller to boot.
I will break it, and you, down to size.
Surprised you've gotten that far. Had enough of old bears, have we?
So he's basically level 9, and you really shouldn't try to kill him yet. Because he will one-shot you, as you can see. Alright, the gifts. We're gonna check those later at level 5. They're all the DLC bullshit, and I can't even equip any of it until level 5 anyway.
Maker's beard. The rumors are true. A
Yeah.
horseman in the Forge land.
What rumors?
The name's Alia. And
When
that's
was
my
there
brother
time for
Val's.
there to be rumors?
We are the keepers of this forge. Though I reckon that means less now than once it did.
This is a Maker's forge.
The
Nay,
gifts are pretty
the
badass.
Maker's forge is lost to us. Silenced by the hands of corruption. But in its depths we once crafted the dark towers of hell and the cities of heaven.
Now you make trinkets.
And you, one of the four, now seek the aid of the Makers? I guess we've all fallen from high places.
I came here seeking the tree, and your elder speaks of fire. What is it?
Aye, the fire of the mountain, the Stonefather's blood. It once flowed into our forge, as did the tears. Both imbued our craft with incredible power, the heart and the soul of stone. But corruption has taken them, and now our forge is silent.
Why does this concern me?
The way to the tree is lost,
Yeah.
barred by corruption. You can no more leave this place than we. Restore our forge, and the tree can be reached.
I don't follow your reasoning.
We are makers, not warriors. But we are not without our weapons. Before the forge was lost, we crafted a mighty creature of soul and stone. A colossus to fight this corruption. But to awaken him requires a maker's key. And we need our forge to craft one.
Okay.
Will you help us?
Yes, we're going to help them. Okay. We're gonna skip all the bullshit.
What brings you before me?
There's a lot of backstory, but we want to get... You're not here to watch a bunch of backstory. You're here to watch me hit things with a goddamn scythe. Look. The important thing is... We need to go get some We need to go get some lava, basically. Okay, fine. If y'all really want to watch the backstory, fine. It is kind of cool. Nah. Believe me, there's gonna be enough filler. Believe me, there's more dungeon in this than in most games.
Man of no words, your brother.
but hardly silent. His voice is the ring of the hammer and the roar of the white flame.
He looks like a fucking Big
He
Daddy.
works while you talk.
Death is pretty sassy.
What is this cauldron?
A temple built in the shadow of Stone Father's Peak. There the fire of the mountain was harnessed and passed into our forge. Ride east of town,
She does.
ride through the charred pass and towards the cindery peak of the Stone Father. There, you will find the cauldron.
Darksiders 2 was on a Humble Bundle when THQ was having its Humble Bundle.
Is your need greater than ours, horsemen? I think not. We fight for the survival of our realm and our kin. Prove worthy, and mayhaps we can do business.
Yeah, we just basically got fucking told. The brother does not talk to you, by the way. I thought Darksiders 2 was when you paid more than the average. Like, I know Darksiders 1 was part of the bundle. Yeah, if you ever see a sale on this shit, pick it up.
Horseman, you'll find not that way, but trouble.
Do what you must for your kin, old one. For mine, I ride to the cauldron.
Well, if you fancy your corruption waist deep, that's as good a place as any. You know, there's a reason this gate is here. And if you were a friend, I wouldn't have let you pass. But then, who is friend to death?
Let's see how we're doing here. Ah, there we go. Free abilities, might as well grab it. Moves are important.
Show me the way.
The fire is more valuable than I, horseman.
Alright.
You should make haste to the temple.
Fire alone won't save your realm. You speak of the forge.
Aye. Without the fire and the tears of the mountain, without the
What was
forge
the...
itself, we have no means to clear the forest and reach
I guess I must have Red Faction Armageddon
What
then.
Our power is over creation, yours over death and despair. You are Nephilim, Lord of Destruction, perhaps in that.
Yes. I thought Lord of Destruction was Baal?
Just how old is the forge?
It is as ancient as the realm itself, and perhaps even older. It is said the forge was the first thing we makers built, that in its depths we shaped entire worlds.
Weren't you there for this shit? Oh, whatever.
Ride fast, death.
Alright. Yep. So yeah, this game is basically all about the part... How the fuck do... I don't know. 45 minutes, but believe me, you're not going to see much story. We're going to be... If you and I do this straight to 9, you're... By the way, this is why we can't get to the tree. Because this motherfucker is over there.
This is no place for a horse.
Sure, why not? Just to get you closer here. No, you don't get molested. It doesn't even give a shit. It just sort of stares at you. You're gonna need a giant robot to kill this thing. But we don't have a giant robot, so off we go. You guys are weird, and I'm kind of alarmed, honestly. Sure, why not? Alright. Well... I guess since, Two Knob is worried about all the plot and shit, so let's do the completely optional side dungeon. That's right, there are completely optional side dungeons just all over the place.
Go.
Yep, wrong button.
I have to go alone.
There's optional bosses. Alright. Alright, let's summon some ghouls. See what this shit does. Wow, these guys suck. Alright. Alright. Some of them are huge. It's all about keeping control of combat, you know? The combat will get more fun when I start running into more enemies at once. Right now, they're being really nice and only throwing a couple enemies at us at one time. Later on, it's gonna be just endless fucking hordes. The makers are older than the council, but they give fewer shits than the council. Besides, even if you don't like the... Ah, fuck! Okay, that didn't work. Alright. Okay. Yeah, they're not... Oh. Blah, blah, obligatory, there's water. Check to see if there's anything in the water. Sometimes there is. Shit. Okay, I don't know how to time this properly. This is gonna be embarrassing. Hold on. Yeah, but there's parts we have to dive into the water, so... Death moves like a son of a bitch in the water. It's great. There we are. I still don't know if these things are ever for anything, but there's an awful lot of them. Okay. Let's see here. Is that, okay, it's part of the way back. Never mind then. I think? Or is that like... Is there actually a way up from there, or is that... Well, let's see if there's anything important in the water first off. No. Yeah, you're more likely to get more fun out of a can't fucking climb the wall properly counter at this sort of game.
It's time you find something.
There we are. And I think this is the key we needed before. There we are. The key. That really should not have fit in that box. It is a huge-ass key. Now, let me try to remember... Oh, that's right. We gotta go. As I recall correctly, we just gotta jump off the side here. That never gets old. Neither does the way death opens doors. Go, little tanks, go! Yeah, but they're killing it, and that's what matters. I don't think building combo does anything. Whew. And that's how that works, basically. Yes, basically you get the wrath by killing things, by attacking things, and then you get the mana back, and then it's basically good times. Sure, why not? I like strength. Yeah, shoes. Shoes are important. Wait, what the hell did I just pick up? Oh, yeah. Numbers are important. They're super important. Now, where the hell should I be going? This way! Yay! I think that was the right... I don't think this was the right way. Fuck. Okay. Is there anything... No. I forget how to move. Okay. So let's jump up here, jump across.
Show me the way.
There we are. We need those for later. Is there something that way, Duh? Yeah, there's this whole side quest to collect those. There's a dude who wants them. This game kind of turns into the Bible game, I guess, in a sense. Huh. I actually might not be able to do the rest of this without having a certain item. I think I need the death. I aborted. That was me. Okay. I think for the rest of this, I need to be able to grab those things. So let's go for now. Let's talk to this ignominious jackass over here.
Over here.
It's Vulgrim! If you played Darksiders 1...
Greetings, horseman, and welcome. I've been expecting you.
Vulgrim. What brings you crawling out of the shadows?
I wouldn't want to lose my most valuable customer. Not to what lurks at the edge of shadows. So here I am, to offer my wares.
Do you know that I don't? I'm not here by choice, demon.
I merely followed the trail of carnage. Your blades are as sharp as ever. Even still, I may be able to help you.
Yes. Yes, it
I
is.
carry things others would frown upon.
Yes.
Go on, take a look. You won't be disappointed. Fresh merchandise.
So, basically the trick here is he lets you respec, and you can buy random shit off of him. We don't have any of his special coins.
Demon.
Until then, perhaps you'll grant me a small indulgence. There are pages missing from the Book of the Dead. I believe many lie along your path. If you bring them to me, your reward will be substantial.
And so will be my damnation.
So nothing could possibly go wrong if...
Go alone. This is no place for a horse.
This is no place for a horse! Not at all. Not a horse place. God. What is wrong with you people? I mean, honestly. Anyway, I'm actually going to start skipping chests. Wait, why do I hear... Oh. You can attack things on the horse, by the way. It's pretty cool. You pretty much make him your little bitch. What more could you ask for? Honest to God. Now the thing about the chests is... chests scale to your level. Okay, if you can't deal with your horse being on fire, I don't know what you're doing in this game. Get out. So technically, if you save all the chests in the game until you're level, like, max level, you can get an endless spree of top-level gear. How cool is that? And since I'm going to get a boatload of cool shit, at level 5, I'm not going to grab any gear right now. Those gifts? Oh, by the way. Yes, you can just do that through people. Oh. These coins right here are super important. They're how you get the cool shit off Vulgrim. There we go. Okay, that's a decent size. Yeah. But... not like enemies don't drop shit. Not... well, they heal over time. Just for the record, The Scar leads to a complete side dungeon that's like level 17. Or level 15, I think. You can leave this place at like level 10. More cool shit over that way you don't care about yet. Well, technically we're not killing the corrupted makers yet. We're killing their constructs they were using to do cool shit. What I'd like is to do a really good job of the color correction to get the mood of a place across. Oh, what's up, Karn? Now we're talking. That's not button mashing. If you button mash, you will die. You have to dodge and basically hit the keys properly.
You're the Nephilim, the one they call Death. How did you get
I don't know what happened to the subtitles.
It appears I'm stranded here with the rest of you.
If you seek the cauldron, you should know that it fell to corruption fair long ago. I can still feel the fire itself rumbling deep in the earth.
I'll take my chances.
Say, if you're headed in there, you mind doing something for me?
Yes,
I don't know.
Aren't I doing enough already?
Perhaps, though it seems to me you're doing right enough for yourself. Our benefit being a fortunate side effect. Well, if it ain't much trouble, I left an old metal platter in there, with the image of 2 hammers scribed in the center. Not much to look at, but it was my journeyman piece. Last thing I ever forged.
A dish? You want me to bring you a dish?
Yes, well, it has sentimental value. If you find it, I'll make it worth your while.
See, even he thinks the side quests are bullshit.
No different than the others. Less pleasant on the eyes, for one.
I could say no less for you. Folks around town call me Pup or Lad, but I prefer my own name. Khan.
Pup it is, then.
As you will. Matters not to me.
Why not restore the fire yourself?
I came here just for that purpose. Figured I'd pop the cork, so to speak. Be the hero. But the cauldron is locked up well and tight, and the way through is swallowed by fire. You look capable enough. Perhaps you can find a way. I'll wait here and guard the entrance.
So yeah. Let's increase their health, shall we? So once we're in here, I think that counts as a dungeon, which means I think I get to do this. Because I completely forgot about a side quest. Hold on. This! Fucking this! Fast travel within the dungeon, and then teleport back to where you were in the dungeon. It's genius! Every game needs to do this! It's handy. I forgot about this one right here.
You've been awaiting your arrival, horseman. Your shadow has long hovered over this realm.
Many know the Reaper, Old One, but I don't know you.
We are the builders of this world, but corruption seethes at its heart and destroys in days what we shaped over eons. Adar does his best to soothe our pain, but our souls yearn for only one comfort. Death. We are without hope. Horseman, Do you ever doubt your future?
No.
So one like yourself would set out to change a fate that displeases him. That is a long and dangerous path, even for death himself.
How is that your concern, John?
Only that I am skilled at crafting talismans. If you gather the
That does sound
proper materials
interesting.
and return them to me, I'll make a potent talisman to aid you on your journey.
What do you require?
Stalker's bone, mordant dew, and carven stone. It is not a simple charm.
Where can I find them?
Somewhere in the Forge Lands. I rarely leave Tristone, but that pup Khan is always out exploring. He can tell you more, no doubt.
Let's hear more about corruption.
What is corruption?
I only know what I fear it to be. That corruption is hate, given life. And that hate does
I
not
know.
come from trees or stones, but from ourselves.
You despair, old one, and yet raise life from the earth.
I have never
am
tried
shaman,
Necromancer,
bound
and
to this
honestly,
task even as our days
I did
pass.
Harbinger last time.
We are as the vines, coming to root, then to flower, and then to decay, dropping seeds upon the dust. A circle everlasting. I cannot stop it, nor can I stop you.
Tell me more about the Tree of Life.
The forest around the tree has been corrupted. It hungers. You cannot reach the tree, not with...
Yeah. You have two talent trees you can go down. Like that. Anyway. Back here, I guess. You can. We'll get the coess started, basically. So I can get a talisman later. You!
Your shaman has offered me a talisman if I bring her the materials.
You'd be wise to accept then. Her craft is mighty powerful.
Where do I find Stalker's bone?
You'll find stalkers prowling the cauldron. Should be simple work if your name is any indication.
I just like how casually everyone's all like, oh hey Death, how's it going? That side room here? We can't go there yet. Nobody is ever going to say, holy shit, Death. Nobody cares about Death. Oh, that just led to another chest. Oh shit! How do you feel like the Reaper? That! That's how you feel like the goddamn Reaper, doing all that shit. Okay. Let me think here. I don't remember how this part works. Ah, right, the bombs. So you basically throw bombs at one of two things. Switches to reveal chests we don't care about. Or switches. I like how Death is just too fucking lazy to open his own doors. Honest to God. There we are. That wasn't so bad. It's a lot like a Zelda game, which is one of the reasons I like it. It's kind of a fairly... Okay. It's... I don't know, it's like a smoother kind of Zelda. Where the combat doesn't make me want to kill myself. Okay, is there a way up there? Yes, there is. Alright. Thank you, grape soda. And that's how you do that. Believe me, I'll screw it up soon enough. Nothing bad will happen if you fall into the lava. There's one boss fight where it's actually a really good strategy. Which is kind of weird. Hells yes! Decent boss fight, well, not even really a boss fight. Shit. Yeah, in this game it's Death, War, Fury, and Strife. I don't really get that, but whatever. And that's how you do that. Oh boy, the map. That's the thing we certainly needed right now. Alright. Yes, I'm going to accidentally be hitting the horse button a lot. The small bar on top is experience, yeah. Wait, shit. Oh, right! You're not dead yet! Oh. Whoops! Apocalyptic is not fucking around. Okay, let's try that again. Love execute is the best thing. Okay. Oh, hey. So remember how you guys were all like, why does Death have a giant, slow-ass hammer? He doesn't have to. I can also have that. I can also have a fast secondary. Which has its advantages. A version would be great if I hadn't already played it. I've never played a version on stream, but I don't think it'd be interesting on stream. But maybe I did. I think I might have. Oh, fuck. Falling into lava doesn't kill you, by the way. He just gets kind of pissed off and turns into his form there. That's not true. I did make one guy do it once. Oh, they're evading. Yeah, when I hit level 5, there's going to be some cool stuff coming up that I will show off. But you'll seriously though, the comboing gets pretty great. Alright. Welcome to glowy sphere bullshit. That is a whole mechanism designed to create a wooden post. Thanks, guys. That was certainly an acceptable... Oh, what the hell? We'll open one. I'm never... Well, weird. Okay, whatever. Oh, okay. Let's go this way.
See what you can find.
I still don't know what causes him to do that. It's some combo I always accidentally hit, and I can never do it on purpose. Okay. You get some bitchin' views around here, though. Okay, that's... we gotta go. Okay. Here. I don't remember if it's safe to fall here. A switch right next to the door it opens. How handy is that? I'll tell you, it's super handy. Seriously, how do you not like the combat in this game? Oh boy, I remember this puzzle. Okay. Oh yeah, we can also throw it at these jackasses. It doesn't do much, but it's fun. Yes! He hits the alarm and a spirit of the damned totally... That is totally exactly what happens. I'm willing to go with this. Okay. Okay, why is there still more corruption here? I'm totally going for this. Alright, let's take a look in case there's more corruption over here. So remember this being one of those really jerk-ass puzzles. Alright. Hey, and we're Book of the Dead page. Air juggling like a little pansy. Alright. You can do that at least, which does make it a little quicker. A little. I have no idea, to be honest. I don't think I've ever been hit by one of them. Oh, right, right. The other use of... So, just to show off here, we can't push the ball out of the round slot. So what we do is this. We take the Shadow Bomb. Which is kind of a cool thing. Okay? It is kind of cool. You gotta give that credit. Shut the fuck up, Anna. That's not how we roll around here. It did kind of look like the tumor. I'm willing... Yep. That's another big-ass key that we're going to use right here. Oh, I love this part. Okay, hold on. Move, 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 move.
Time is of the essence.
Fuck! Alright, let's try that again. At least I don't have the cutscene this time, so I'll actually have a little extra time to do this. Fuck! This part's, like, this took me forever the first time. No one else ever feels bad. I need to get all the way around this stupid thing. Hold on. Hold on. I'll show you what we gotta do. That. And you only have limited time. And the whole damn thing drops right back in the lava.
Dust? What do you see?
we are. No, not really. The bird's name is Dust. Oh, hey. Yay, I got the platter. I'm useful. Not yet. Not yet. I thought I should have, actually, because I should have dropped by now, but... Maybe this is the part where I get it. Oh, I guess not. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Things hit you for a goddamn million. Totally gonna nail this guy for like a gajillion combo. Come on. Hey, cool. Weapons and shit. There we go. Let's check and see what the hell that was. I don't... Oh, we can't... It's a great weapon that we can't actually equip yet. I think we're supposed to be a higher level before we come to this point. Forgot to do all the, side quests and shit. No, well, let's go. That's what we're talking here. Give me damn potions.
Impossible.
Oh shit, it's a cat. What's going on? I'm confused. Alright. You're good to go. Okay. And with that... we have unleashed the seal of the lava. There we go. And that's what we were supposed to do in this dungeon. It takes a lot longer if you're looking for all the optional shit. Probably not. Did I not get the bone? Oh. I could have sworn I got the bone. I did get the bone. We're fine. We got the bone. We're good. stream was and still is pretty good. Who does not cook seals in lava? Who does not? It's not, but it is kind of handy. Well, okay, fine.
I cannot.
Is there a green thing? Oh! One of the goddamn... These goddamn things. Alright. The boat... The fucking coins. Alright. Okay. And with that, we have probably... That's most of what's worthwhile in the cauldron. Let's just fucking fast travel back, because, seriously. Actually, no, we need to walk out, because we need to talk to Karn and get a reward for getting his little platter.
The mountain has a voice. How did you... No, doesn't matter. You have done what I failed to do. You must take the good news to Alya as soon as you can.
I found that dish you wanted.
So mad.
Good man. Much more so than your name would imply. I'm in your debt.
What is mordant dew?
Mordant dew is the venom those stingers get you with, if you let them too close. You'll find them in Drangeford. Walk softly, though. Those stings are nasty.
There we are. He will pay off the debt in good time, don't worry. I did, I brought back his fine Gina. Out of curiosity, can we kick his ass yet?
I saw the fire. Tell me, any eyebrows left under that mask?
Don't worry, man, I got plenty of eyebrows. Where's the good one? Painbringer looks good. So.
Surprised you've gotten that far. You're back on your feet. You're slow to get up. Allow me to show you how.
So now he's on... Oh yeah. Remember that part in Wind Waker where you have to like kill that guy 1,000 times without getting hit 3 times? Fuck! This is a lot like that.
No horseman is a match for me.
You don't actually kill him. You stop, he goes, okay, good job, and then, yeah. I think it's the part where we get the useful thing, though. Which is useful, but not for the reasons you think it's going to be useful. Yeah. I'm jingling when I walk. You, I've got your fire.
Horseman, the fire of the mountain flows again.
Yes,
Yep.
freed by my hand. And Karn's.
Karn? That pup? He hasn't a clue. And yet, the forge burns once more. You know what awaits you, Ryder. To finish this, you must restore the tears.
I'm not your errand boy, Maker.
Seriously.
Aye, but our fates are now yoked. Help us, and we will help you. In the meantime,
Death
take
gives no
this.
fucks.
It might be of use.
Check this out. We got a motherfucking revolver! Yes!
Pistol. It belongs to my brother Strife. How came it here?
I cannot say, but there are other goods you may barter for now as well. Restore the tears, then return to me. Oh, Valis has been busy. There are new items. Aye, Valis will put it together.
Yep.
Oh, this should go nicely with me.
Okay. And now we're level 4. So let's see what else we can do here. A little bit more wrath. Yeah, I want them to be able to... Yeah. One level away from cool shit. I know, and then we get to level 5. When we get to level 5, not really. We are going to be changing our gear entirely in, like, a quarter of a level. It's going to be amazing. Actually, why don't I show off the gun right now? If I can kill him. The bad news is the gun's damage kinda sucks.
Allow me to show you how it's done.
What? Did you see that?
You're all right to hit me, horseman!
I can't believe this got nailed in that fucking backswing.
Old bass, have we?
Anyway. The good news is, well, the gun isn't for shooting enemies. You can. There's a couple cases where it's a good idea, but it's not really the point.
This is no place for a horse.
It is no place for a horse, motherfuckers. None. Actually, come to think of it, I forget where I'm going. Okay, we're going this way. Alright. This is, however, a place for a horse. So we're going this way now. We're about to run into the true reason why we want the gun. And that has jack shit to do with how much bullets hurt.
Tried to seal in the corruption, but no good came of it.
What can you tell me about the Tears of the Mountain?
The Drench Fort lies just beyond this
I kind of think
barrier.
of the Drench
It
Fort
was
anyway.
the first thing taken by corruption. We sealed the Stonefather's tears inside, fearing what would happen if they spread.
If I do as Alia asks, you'll soon find out.
Aye, and the realm will be better for it, whether pure as rain or black as sin. The tears will end this stalemate.
It's odd how I often find you standing.
Without the Tree of Life, horseman, I'm trapped here just like you. A fortunate few slipped out before the tree was lost, like Ulthane.
And who is Ulthane?
I think someone mentioned this guy
He's
earlier.
just another maker. Has a big hammer is all. When he escaped, I feared to follow. And a good thing, too.
And why is that?
Well, you might still be looking for the cauldron if not for my courage and wit. If you're really going, don't let me stop you.
Oh, Karn.
Exploring's a wondrous thing.
Karn, you are the
You
best.
never know what you might find. For instance, should a bit of armor turn up, it's likely some I misplaced some years back. If you can find it, I'll be in your debt.
So.
Run along, Ryder. I'll rest a bit.
We can now shoot shadow bombs to make them explode. This is pretty handy, actually. We're gonna need this for a lot of puzzles. Yep. And these are some of the limited enemies for which you really want to have a gun. Some enemies are really... Cat die or something? So yeah, Chad is off. I don't remember what's off in that direction. Right, the Shattered Forge. I don't really have time for whole dungeons. Let's do another completely optional dungeon. I'm probably hitting it twice every time I hit it, just out of habit. You kind of want to slam buttons a little just to make sure they happen. I think it might be, if everyone's cool with it, I will happily do this next week. No, we don't bother giving her the bone until we have the carven stone and everything else. Yes. Sure, why the fuck not? Oh hey, that chest looks important, let's get it. Nothing of interest. You're into the water. Well, I remember what the fuck is under here. Creepy ass goo shit. Is this the right part? There we go. I have not hit 5 yet. You will know when I hit... Oh, shit. What the hell? Camera angles in a swimming section. I like the touch that Death doesn't have to worry about breathing underwater. Oh hey, I think they're waiting for me. Well, I'd hate to disappoint. I know, it's great. Executes are kind of cool. Executes kind of, they're a random chance at low HP, you just get to kill the enemy in one hit. You can kind of spec into better ones, which kind of mean you get to, like, eventually you can be executing a much higher XP, and you just sort of murder things, and it's really, really... Oh, fucking Christ.
Show me the way.
There. Yeah. I don't know if war was about the executes or not. This game goes a lot faster when you aren't trying to find all the... More of you bastards. Alright. Hold on. I think that'll, let's take a look here. Looks like at level 5, I can get myself the Aegis Guard, which will increase my defense a shit ton, but it's kind of not that handy. Instead, I will just try to set it up to, you know, have the ghouls tank for me. You don't get a whole lot. Like, if I really wanted, I could throw a point and teleport slash and have something else to do. There really is. No, fine, if you guys really want. I don't remember actually. Oh yeah. Reperform. Can't wait to get that back. I don't actually remember how to like, where the thing is, but the amount of shit we'll be picking up, it's just pain in the ass. Alright. Okay. That's where we go. Okay. I remember now. I am death! By the way, the cool thing about these ones is... they don't go off unless you specifically set them off. Which will come in handy later. Okay. So I think that means what I have to do. I can die because I'm not fighting for the balance. And whenever I'm not fighting with the seals of, like, Apocalypse behind me, I'm not that badass. Hold on. Huh. I can have multiple. That's kind of weird and pointless, but okay, let's take it. Why isn't it letting me... Can I blow that one up? Okay, it's not going to let me. That's kind of weird, but okay. It should be letting me. Yeah. This is going to get really confusing when we meet the Lord of the Dead. There we go. There we go. Parkour! Let's see Link do that shit, motherfuckers. Oh, for God's sakes! Come on, come on. Oh, there's more of you bastards. Level 5. Thank fucking God. Okay. Now we have the cool shit. What does that do by that? That's 5 damage. What do I want? I don't really want this short term. That's what we're gonna do here. Yeah. We're not coming back to these. There, I have a shirt now. Everyone shut up. I don't know if this counts as a dungeon, so I don't want to fast travel out of here until I get the thing. But basically, when I got this game, I got a shit ton of DLC with... Oh, for fuck's sake, another one of these goddamn rooms. Oh, shit. It is not! It is not a place for a horse. Not quite. Alright, keep going. There's a lot of things you could do a counter for in this game, but I don't think it's a good idea. Okay. Fuck. Okay, fine. How long is this stupid thing? Maybe we can't. Let's see what happens if we try to fast travel. Because I want to get the cool shit. Yes! It counts as a dungeon! It counts as a fucking dungeon! Let's do this thing. So when you said we had gifts earlier... Here we go. So much shit. Alright. Let's just take it all. Take it all. Who gives a shit? So we have a bunch of cool shit, basically. Vander Smash. Blah, 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 and all the things were made in hell, and then there was also heaven armor, and... Blah, 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 blah. Nobody gives a shit. Okay. So, let's see here. I'd like to get health per crit and health per hit, thank you. Let's see here. I don't really care about those. I like axe. Let's have an axe. Can I upgrade it? Oh shit, brother. These things are possessed weapons. Which means I can do this. You're saying, what the fuck am I doing? You can buff the damn things by sacrificing other equipment to it. No, it does not. It is only good at level 5, basically. Yeah, that never helped much. Red Cost Arcane. That health regen doesn't seem too useful. I guess we're trying to be, like... Get the Shadow of Death boots and just kind of stick with the mage thing we got going here, I guess. Yeah, sounds like the best plan. Yeah. Let's go all the way back over. No, you won't be replacing it when you hit level 6. You'll be hitting replace... There's some pieces I'm still using at level 15 on my other game. I think it was all pre-order shit anyway. Okay, I don't remember how this card works at all. So I'm going to assume... Oh, right, hold on. Fuck! That's a really useful skill, and I've never been good at backing off a platform properly. Yes, that counts as a fail. Shut up. Okay. Now I'm confused, because I definitely need that, but I don't remember how to get the damn thing. Okay. Is there anything down in the water? Yes, yes there is. Okay. See you later, Moonbeam. And remember, this is no place for a horse. Shit, no! Fuck. There we are. Okay. Anywhere else I can throw it from here? No, I suppose not. Alright. I did get the level 5 gear. I'm wearing it right now. It is pretty bitchin'. Yeah. No, the bright yellow ones are. I can't hit those yellow ones from where I have my current spikes, though. I'm gonna get another... Like that one isn't gonna get me anywhere. I don't think this is gonna get me anything useful. Right, I need to start opening this shit so I can crack open... I can start buffing those damn weapons. Alright. What the fuck? Giant mask head! Let's fucking kill it. They are things you want the gun for. The health on hit thing, by the way, really handy. Check that out, I'm healing like a little bitch. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's... You know, that's probably a good place to cut it, really. Yeah. We're at 9 o'clock anyway. So we're gonna save here. Yeah. That's dead. So I'm going to call it a night. We're going to get to Game Center CX. And thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully we'll see you next Thursday. Yeah. Give me a second here while I cancel this damn thing.